Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Nonnef Power the Primes Dinobot weapons set. Over here, we have one set of swords and the other sets of guns and various weapons for the Power the Primes Dinobots. I ordered a bunch of stuff from them because I really liked what they had to offer. In addition to the Dinobots set, I did pick up the ratchet set, the leg, gear set for Motormaster, for the Combined Wars Motormaster, and I also picked up the Legends weapon set. Let me find that over here real quick. Here is the Legends weapon set, and I picked up the weapon set for the Autobot and Decepticon clones. But this video will be just covering the Dinobots weapons here. So we have two sets of weapons, one swords, next is guns. So I'm going to put the swords aside for a moment and let's go over the guns. So over here we have Grimlock's gun. It comes in two pieces. Actually, let me get a better, higher camera angle here just to get a better view. There we go. Okay, let's try this. So here is Grimlock's gun. Comes in two pieces, and you can see over here. Get a bit better detail shot here. Actually, I'm gonna bring the camera in a little more so we can see it just a bit better. Okay, here we go. So here we have Grimlock's gun. So this is not 3D printed because it looks like they are injection molded, but it could be 3D prototyped. And the only reason why I say that, you can see some of these lines over here, kind of reminiscent of a 3D printer. I'm not too sure, but if it was 3D prototyped, it was done so on a really high resolution printer, 3D printer. So it is very nice. I mean, if you compare it to my 3D printed guns, see if I can find one over here. So this is something that I've printed out in 3D, and you can tell and see the obvious lines and streaks here. Hopefully it comes up on camera, but as you can see, yeah, let's see over there. You can tell that this is also a lot more solid, a lot more sturdy. So this is Grimlock's gun. Here we go. Let's assemble it. It comes in two pieces, and you can see, yeah, this is injection molding because you can see the mold line over here, but you can see the little lines, and that's probably from the prototyping. I could be wrong. I'm just assuming at this point, but it is very nice and smooth, and the feel of the plastic is very strong. Okay, here you go. So here is Grimlock's gun. Kind of went long on that one. And over here, probably the biggest reason why I got this set was this, Swoop's weapons. And in order for it to be utilized, there's these wing pieces to actually extend the wings on Swoop, and then you have these little holes that the weapons can go into. Next we have a gun, a Grace gun pistol, and on their website it looks like it's for slag. And then you have these other weapons. Very nice. I'm not exactly sure who they go to. Two black guns. Now you can tell these are Nonnefs because they're not circular. Let me get a better shot. So more rectangular, but they fit the 5mm ports. That is standard for Transformers. And last but not least, you get these two guns that have blades at the end that double as melee weapons for slash. Two small pistols. And that is the gun set. Now I did notice on Grimlock's gun, if I can focus, has these ports. So I'm gonna see if this fits in here. So this does not fit in here, which kind of makes sense because this was probably designed before Siege came out. Okay, let's put the guns aside, and here are the swords. The largest sword is obviously Grimlock's, and do a little close up here. Now they come in pieces, and the hilts, they are on a sprue, and I just took a basic side cutter, one of these things, and you want the flat side ones to cut them out. Same thing I use for Gundam modeling, and basically you fit them in. So this is Grimlock's sword in red. Now this comes in other colors. I believe there's a clear version and an orange clear version, if I'm not mistaken. Another sword. So basically, if getting these two sets allows you to replace all the weapons, all the swords, all the guns of your Power of the Primes Dinobots. Again, you can tell, and that's probably from the prototyping process, but you can see the small lines over there. But it feels so smooth. Very, I mean, the only reason why I think you can tell this is because the camera is zoomed in so much on it, but to the naked eye, I can't even see it. And the last sword. Okay, so we see the weapons. Let's get them on some Dinobots. Let's put the camera up here. First, let's do Grimlock, because he's the one that, for me, really needs a gun. And Grimlock in the G1 version has that iconic double-barreled gun weapon. Let's get Grimlock up here. So the stock toy, I guess you can call it, or the figure out of the box, does not come with a sword or a gun. So here's a sword for Grimlock, and here's his double-barreled gun. And I gotta tell you, this just completes Grimlock. I mean, I can get over the little feet just having the gun and the sword for Grimlock. Perfect scaling for him, fits just right. Straighten out that barrel here. There you go. Okay, besides Grimlock, we also have Sludge. I'm not sure which gun or sword will go to for him, but you know, this one doesn't seem to fit. It needs to be this. There you go. I guess this is for him because this one has that part and it would not fit. So I guess there are, that looks like it. Maybe this one? No, must be this one. Let's put it in this way. Here we are, Sludge with his weapons. Again, really completing the look. I'm really not sure why Hasbro did not include weapons or, you know, a complete set of weapons for the Power of Prime's Dinobots, because it, with these from Nonnef, it really completes them. Oops. Okay, Slag. Now Slag gets this small pistol, this gray one. Let's put that in his hand, according to the picture on their website. And I'm guessing maybe this sword, that would fit. There's Slag. It's just so much better with weapons. I mean, after all, they're at war, right? There's a war. How are they going to fight a war without any weapons? Okay, Snarl. This must be for Snarl, and I guess so because he has nothing in here that blocks this gun. And I'm guessing he could use either one of these. So let's give him this one. There's Snarl. I'm so glad Nonnef made these because, like I said, these things really complete the look of these Power the Primed Dinobots. I think they're definitely worth it. Okay, let's do Slash because I'm gonna do Swoop last because that's a little bit more involved. So here's Slash, and she comes with these small pistols with blades at the end. There you go. Now, these things are supposed to be able to store when they're in combined mode, but I'm probably not going to show it because this is already a very long video as is, and I really don't display my Dinobots combined because I don't think it's necessary for them to combine. Okay, last but not least, we have Swoop. Now, let's get here's a sword for Swoop. There you go. He has a sword. Probably better using the other one, but this one goes in just as well. But let's take off the sword for now and do the wing conversion or upgrade, or I don't know what you want to call it. So the plastic here is pretty soft, so these things are able to pop out if you just kind of work it a little and pop them out. There you go. And the other wing, we'll do the other wing as well. If I can get it out. And the hard part is doing this on within frame. There you go. Now, these parts are very hard. They're harder plastic than this. This is actually a softer plastic. These are lot more rigid. So I had to use my side cutters to install them because one of these were just they were just sticking out too much. So I snipped them. But I think there's enough friction and hold from these two for it to stay in, and there is, because I've actually tried it. So there you go. Here's the other wing. So you put those two pieces in, and then once those are in, and basically this vent side is on the front of the robot, and this part is on the back. And this comes in from the back and the other back. Okay, there you go. Now you can see there is a color difference, but to me it's very subtle. This is a little more metallic than this, but it's hardly noticeable in my opinion. I don't know. Some people may notice it because everybody sees colors differently. And these can just go right into the wing pegs, the wing holes, or he can hold them as a gun in his hand, but it doesn't go in all the way, so it's a bit loose. Now it does not fit in here because of this peg, and I'm assuming this peg is to fit somewhere else in the combined mode. That's probably the only reason why there's that part. I will have to look into it, and I may have to do a video down the line of this combined, but right now I am just excited to have this just for my Dinobots in their regular individual forms. And here is Swoop. Now for Swoop, I'm going to transform him just because having these rockets on his wings is so iconic of Swoop. and really completes the look. And I was actually really surprised that something like that was not included when Hasbro made this version of Swoop. So let's get this situated. There we go. The arms, the other arm, and the legs. And you can here's Swoop with his new wingspan, and I gotta say it looks really nice. While it does extend the wings, it doesn't extend it to a point where it looks kind of silly. And here you go, you can see the color difference here. But like I said, I think it's okay. I don't know. Down the line, I may put some metallic paint on this if I can color match it. But you know, even if I can't, I'm okay with the color. It's close enough, and because it's a separate panel, you know, it's okay. To me, it's okay that it's a different color. Anyway, that is it for this video. It's kind of long, but I really wanted to go through all the weapons, and maybe I'll do another video down the line with them in dinosaur mode or combined mode, because I do know that there are options to store these weapons in his combined mode. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.